This is not a poem. It is the journey of a hopeful heart, the expressions of a soulful art, a tale of 1,000 words, an anthem of timeless worth. This is not a poem. It is a weave of words hanging like strings to the notes of an acoustic guitar. It is rhythm, rhymes, melodies for your itching ear. It is letters dancing to the sounds of an ukulele, characters swaying to the subtle, soulful swelling of the jungle, a heartfelt song, a far-reaching gong. This is not a poem. It is the epiphany of mothers taking pride in the joys of motherhood, of fathers taking a stand to the challenges of fatherhood, of children running in circles to chant, of papangolo, of youths rising up to the call of national service, of governments living up to the expectations of leadership. This is not a poem. It is a word of prayer for the thousands of people who lose their lives daily from one crisis or the other. It is the answer to a call made by that man often ignored in the corner, silently whispering, "Look at me, I'm right here." It is a flashlight that points to the truth, a searchlight that stems from the roots, an anchor to the waves of life's many challenges. This is not a poem. It is the pain in the eyes of another unborn fetus who's about to be aborted, the trauma in the heart of another girl who's just been violated, the plea of yet another black man who's just been gunned down at the other side of town. We desperately pray for a new dawn, for the heat to tone down even for just a little bit. This is not a poem. It is a hunger pangs in the belly of another child who's about to go to bed without food, and another drug deal gone wrong in the hood, the struggles of yet another homeless man out in the cold. This is not a poem. This is Aleppo. This is Morocco. This is Gaza, North Korea, Egypt, Zimbabwe, Cameroon in the battle against oppressive governments. This is Nigeria, Somalia, Libya, Syria, Saudi Arabia in the war against terrorism. This is Haiti, Burundi. This is the Gambia, Rwanda, Uganda, South Sudan leading the war against poverty. This is not a poem. It is the reality of the demons that daily plague our world and the hope that one day it will better. This is a crusade against political violence, a campaign against environmental degradation, an advocate for climate action, a drive against corruption. This is not a poem. It is the face of a new world without war, a call for global peace. So everyone hold your peace and please listen to this piece. This is not a poem. It is a canvas of an artist ready to paint the world green. It is history in the making, the future for the taking, humanity overtaken. This is not a poem. It is the story of life, the picture of a perfect day, the script of a drama God wrote where we all are beautifully casted. It is a premonition of all things achievable, a revelation of a future that's possible, a proclamation of a tomorrow that spells delightful. It is a glimpse at the beatings of a hopeful heart, a story of small beginnings and great endings, an allegory of a time not so distant. This is not a poem. And because this is not a poem, wherever the wind blows, however the tale goes, whatever the outcomes, I will take my chances because this is not a poem.
Que chave, hein, pessoal? Levantem suas notas, juradas. Vai, jurade. Temos um 9.9, 10, 10, 9.9, 10.